What's up, guys? It's your boy, BarcaBoy 103. Today, we're not so much reacting to the news around Barcelona, but more so the news inside the club. Because I tell you what's been going on around this club the past, I'd say 24 to 48 hours has been ridiculous. So we have to get into it. What we're going to do, firstly, is cover every position in the team and give you guys all the news surrounding it. So, first off, we're going to start with the goalkeeper, and that is Neto. He's the only one right now being rumored to leave the club. Of course, Ter Stegen is going to stay. He is our number one. Coming in from Mundo Deportivo, they've come out saying that Arsenal is the first option for Neto right now. They want to sign the Brazilian keeper in January and are still interested. Everton and Roma also have been linked, but Barcelona want to sell him in order to save on his wages. So it's, a 2-2 situation with Neto. The club want to sell him. Clubs are interested. He wants to go. So it's only a matter of time when Neto leaves. Also, confirmation from Joan Romero said that Neto has a market in the Premier League and Serie A. He wants to leave, but in Barcelona wants to sell him to save his wages. If Neto leaves, if Neto leaves, the club will probably bet on Iñaki Peña or Renato Tejas. But signing someone from outside the club isn't ruled out as well. But I think that's ruled out because, again, if you've been seeing all the news over the past 24 hours, we have no money. So Neto most likely to leave. Iñaki Peña will probably get promoted, or maybe we can sign a goalkeeper for cheap. Firpo, his move not confirmed this morning. Talk about the fullbacks now at the club. Apparently, Barcelona have sold them for 15 million euros and they reserve a 20% rights of future sales. So no confirmation of variables in there. So we heard some rumors could be, about maybe 3 million euros in variables, from his game time, performances, goals, assists, but nothing been confirmed by the club by that. All we know for sure, 15 million years of what we sell them for, and he's going to be, we get a 20% of any future sale that leads, sell Firpo for. Joan Laporta also came out saying that the fee will be paid in 2 installments, and Junior will sign for 4 seasons with double the salary he had at Barcelona. So Junior Firpo is going to be making some bank at Leeds, so congrats to him. Wish him all the best, which, going to get his chance at Barcelona, but hopefully he does well in the Premier League. Next fullback is Sergio Roberto coming in from TV3. Barcelona have told Roberto that if a good offer comes in, they would value it, and as he could lower his, with his wage bill, faced with the desire to continue, they proposed a renewal for 2 years for the salary to be distributed. So Barcelona, if they can't sell Roberto, they're going to offer him a new contract. We're looking at around 2-year, new deal for Roberto with a significant wage reduction. Next up is Jordi Alba. Jordan Ramirez come out saying that Jordi Alba must reduce his wages to comply with this salary set by La Liga. Jordi Alba currently on 250K a week at Barcelona. That's going to have to come down a lot in order for him to stay at the club. Mundo Deportivo come out talking about Samuel Umtiti. The door is open for Samuel Umtiti, but he does not want to do so. So apparently, Umtiti has rejected the letter of freedom. I mean, freaking hell, man. We'll talk about Umtiti now because there's just so much crap about him. Candace here commented that Samuel Umtiti wants to convince Ronald Koeman and doesn't accept the letter of freedom. In case Umtiti unilaterally terminates his contract, Umtiti has the option of the doctors and medical reports so that he's fit to play at the top level. I mean, Umtiti really, hurts my brain. I can compete at the top level. Are you freaking mad? Are you mad? I mean, it's just, where were you the past 2 years? Where were you playing Fortnite with freaking Mbappe and Dembele and Griezmann? You want to start working now? We want to try to get rid of you. It's just retarded, man. Just the hypocrisy from this guy off the World Cup saying, "Oh, I can still compete at the highest level. I have proof from the doctors." Shove your doctor reports up your arse and get out of the club, man. Seriously. I'm just sorry. I'm in a bad mood with all this terribleness about Barcelona, man. This stuff has really been pissing me off over the past few days. Pjanic is no different from Samuel Umtiti. When Deportivo came out saying that Juventus want to sign Pjanic on a free deal after Barcelona offered the midfielder a letter of freedom. However, Pjanic has not accepted the termination of his contract and is disgusted by the way he has been treated at the club. Fair enough. PSG and Inter are also alternatives for him. Now, Tuta Mercado have come out and said that Milan Pjanic's environment tells that this week will be very key to decide his future. Juventus is the priority, but probably clubs such as Spurs and Chelsea, along with Inter Milan, interested, he can be loaned out or even leave for very little money. Candace came out saying Marilyn Pjanic he has to leave the club and he's open to doing so. Remember that statement, by the way, open to doing so. The club is in a hurry to find a way out. The player is patient. The salary is $8 million net per year. So, yeah, making a lot of money. Matteo from Sky Sports, very, very reliable source. He's come out saying that at the moment, there are not many chances that Milan Pjanic will return to Juventus. And Fabrizio Romano came out back in that statement saying that Juventus have not started any talks with Pjanic. Locatelli is still the priority in the midfield. Barcelona have offered Pjanic the chance to leave for free by mutual consent in the last few days, but he refused it. I mean, the hypocrisy of this man. I want to play. I want to succeed at Barcelona. Leave for free. Just leave for free. No, I want to stay. Get out, man. Like, are you? So I want to clarify something. So when I did my last video, I didn't understand the difference between a letter of freedom and a contract termination. Contract termination is when you terminate the contract and you pay whatever is left of that contract. So right now, Pjanic, like we talked about earlier, he makes $8 million net per year. He still has 3 years left on his contract. So that's $24 million. So in order to terminate his contract, if they pay him $24 million, then he'll leave. Letter of freedom is when the club and the player agree for him to terminate his contract and not pay him, so he leaves for free. That's why pretty much him and Umtiti said no, because they want some money. They don't want to leave for free and not get paid. So that's just the hypocrisy from this man is just absolutely ridiculous. And it's, comes out in the media all the time. I want to leave. I want to succeed. And let me go to clubs where trying to let you go for free. And he doesn't want to. It's going to be hard to get rid of both these players. Let's talk about Fernandes. He's not even a Barcelona player anymore, but there's certain news about him coming from Joan Laporta. He's come out saying that in an email, Barcelona said to Matheus Fernandes to terminate his contract. They mentioned that he had low form compared to the other midfielders in the squad, minutes and performances, evaluation of training with 9 parameters, 6 below the team average. Matheus Fernandes just received an email and not any calls from Barcelona. The player's lawyer are already having arguments and are ready to denounce the club for his dismissal. And there are reports coming out saying that Matheus Fernandes had proposals from France, Greece, and Brazil. And Palermo's want to take him, back. The club that we bought him from want to pay his extra salary if they had to sign him for free. A friendly agreement would have been, the best solution. And they plan now to sue the club. Matheus Fernandes wish he got what Pjanic and Umtiti got, a letter of freedom to go for free. But now he's a bit salty because they terminated his contract by email, and now he plans on suing the club. I mean, just get it. Like, who cares? Who cares? Him and his lawyers will not, compete with the Barcelona lawyers. Barcelona's got, 50 lawyers sued up, ready to go. They ain't getting nothing. This is them being petty, crying a little bit. Oh, continue back. I'm not worried about this in any way, shape, or form. Fernandez not a Barcelona player anymore. He's free. Wish him the best in his future, but clearly from these, statements from the training sessions, he's not at the Barcelona level in any way, shape, or form. Now he's crying that he wants some money. He plans to sue the club. He can sue all he wants. He's not winning. Next midfielder is Coutinho, coming from Deportivo, and that Coutinho will return from Brazil this week. Both his agent and Barcelona are looking for a way out. He still maintains a good posture in England, but no one wants to pay his current salaries. Fair enough. AC Milan are interested, but only in a loan move. Candace, Barcelona wants Philippe Coutinho to leave the club, and the admit is complicated due to his high salary, his injury record, and the situation at the club right now. Barcelona want to find a way out, and the player wants to feel important again. It would be absolutely suicide to give Coutinho a letter of freedom. We spent $130 million on him, plus $40 million, $120 million, plus $40 million in variables for him. No way he's getting a letter of freedom or a contract termination. Barcelona will do everything that he can to try to get rid of him. Try to get him out of the club this summer. But again, $400K a week, Barcelona just want to get rid of that in any way, shape, or form. So even if they have that to $200K a week, they'll take it. But again, no club in the world is going to pay $200K a week for Felipe Coutinho. I mean, no one will even pay $80K a week. I guarantee you that. No one. It's just. I mean, well, he's coming back this week, so hopefully his future will get resolved soon. Jared Mero came out saying that Felipe Coutinho has to leave Barcelona, but the club sees it very complicated due to his injury and his little promise in the team. So again, everyone knows that we don't want Coutinho. Everyone knows that he's on, $500K a week, and it's going to be difficult to get rid of him. It's just the story of everyone, basically. But one player that won't be a problem is Martin Braithwaite. Candace come out saying that from the club. They point out that Martin Braithwaite definitely has to leave the club. He's expected to be one of the next departures because Barcelona have very good proposals for him. Mero came out saying that Martin Braithwaite has to leave this summer. Right now, the player prefers to stay at the club, but the Danish has received a good offer but the club have received a good offer for the Danish forward. So, Braithwaite, 1,000,000,000% going to be in the club with us bringing in Depay and Aguero. There is no way, no room, no nothing for Aguero. I mean, Braithwaite, nothing. We could have 4 injuries and he still wouldn't get on the bench. Like, there's no way. So hopefully he takes this Euros and he realizes, like, look, I'm still decent. Let me go out and play some more. So Braithwaite 100% wants to take at the club. The question is, again, where's he going to go and how much we're going to get for him. But one player that we've let go this summer is Trincao. We have some more updates about this, which I think is a great business by Barcelona, coming in from Jordan Miro, by the way. He's, I see a lot of people hating on Joan Laporta. To be honest, outside the club news, he's crap. When we link with Aguero, all that sort of stuff, he has no information whatsoever. The information inside the club, he's still fairly decent. He's come out saying that Wolves will have to have the option to buy Trincao for 29 million at the end of the season, which we all knew. It's pretty much what we paid for him, so we'll split even. But if they don't sign him permanently, Wolves will have to pay a €6 million penalty. So either way, we're gonna get money for Trincao, which is very good. So pretty much, he's going to go on loan to Wolves. They're going to pay his full salary, which I think is around 80 to 100K a week. If they buy him, 29 million. He's all yours. If they don't, they pay Barcelona €6 million for a loan fee, for borrowing him throughout the season. So very good deal for Barcelona and Joan Laporta there. Next forward is Ousmane Dembele, again coming in from Jordan Miro. He's come out saying that Ousmane Dembele's recent injury forces the club to renew his contract with Barcelona. The club believe that he will accept a salary reduction. So, of course, we knew a few weeks ago Barcelona offered a 4-year contract with 50% wage reduction. Still no response from Ousmane Dembele, so we'll see how that develops over the next few weeks. But there is a contract offer from Barcelona on the table for Ousmane Dembele, and he has not yet decided. One player that could be leaving the club this summer and it's picking up a lot of news over the past 24 hours is Antoine Griezmann. Again, coming in from Jordan Romero. He's come out in that Barca's economic situation will force the club to look for a way out for Antoine Griezmann this summer. Sport came out saying that in England they have speculated that Antoine Griezmann is Manchester City's plan B to Harry Kane. Spurs are reluctant to sell Harry Kane. The City are looking for another alternative. Pep Guardiola has always liked Griezmann and tried to sign him a few years ago. La Sexta saying that Joan Laporta and Ronald Koeman met last week. One of the issues they discussed was the possible transfer of Antoine Griezmann. Koeman considers him expendable at the club. Well, Koeman considers him I'm mumbling now. Koeman considers him expendable, and the club needs money. So Ronald Koeman is open to Antoine Griezmann leaving the club, but again, if you had the choice, if there's no money issues, you prefer to keep him, of course. Mateo Morito came out this morning saying that Barcelona are waiting for the contract offer for Antoine. I'm sorry. Barcelona are waiting for a correct offer for Antoine Griezmann. He can lead the club this summer. The Premier League is very attentive with the money and player exchange option. His family also will play a key role, who have the affection of Madrid. They still love the city of Madrid. Atletico, of course. If he goes to Real Madrid, I may cry. Anyways, Antoine Griezmann, 700K a week. But the thing is that his salary increases each and every year. I don't know what the hell Bartomeu was thinking. He gave him an increasing salary. So each season, his salary goes up. 1 year, he'll make 30 million per year, 35, 40, 45. His salary his contract it goes up. Every single year, it goes up. I mean, he has to either take a significant salary reduction or he's going to have to leave the club. There is no way we can keep him. And the reason why we need to get rid of him is because we need to get Messi on a contract renewal. Again, Mateo came out saying that everyone in Barcelona is very calm regarding Messi's contract renewal. They have no doubts that the announcement isn't just a matter of time. It's not ruled out that it could wait till after the Copa America, which of course tonight is Argentina versus Colombia. We'll be doing a live stream later on today, so make sure you guys tune in for that. But yeah, pretty much this is all for Antoine. We're trying to get rid of Antoine Griezmann to keep Leo Messi. Juan Martí came out, who is one of the top journalists in Barcelona. He's saying that barring any unexpected scenarios, we won't see Messi and Griezmann play together next season at Barcelona. So that can mean Messi's going to leave, Griezmann will stay. That can mean Griezmann will leave, Messi will stay, which is probably the best case scenario. He's saying that it will be next to impossible to see both these men at Barcelona next season. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Renewal Deportivo gave us quick summary. Junior Firpo has been sold to Leeds United. Pjanic, Umtiti, Coutinho, Alina, and also Wage are on the exit ramp. Braithwaite is raising his value at the Euros and will be sold. Neto, Roberto, and Lenglet are not viewed as essential, and offers will be considered. That's key, by the way. You're hearing mixed reports about Roberto, Lenglet, and Neto. Something the club many register new players and any new signings, not Depay, Aguero, Eric Garcia, or Emerson after exceeding the La Liga salary limit. I bet you these signings are so pissed. They're sitting at home chilling. Oh, I'm going to play at Barcelona next season. It's terrible. It's such a difficult and, what's the word I'm looking for? Sensitive situation at the club right now. It's just it's mission impossible here. We could not even register our new signings. It's that bad at the club. And I think I have a chart. Here's the chart. So last year, 2020-2021 season, La Liga salary limit was 350 million euros. Messi's salary is 140 million euros, and the rest, including Messi, is 600 million that Barcelona are paying for wages of the players. Now they got that down from 600 to 500. They got Messi's. Let me put the mouse here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, they got the 600 down to 500, and they got the Messi contract from 140 to 100. But there's still 250 over the limit. And that's our problem. With the Messi contract, we are still 250 over the limit. I mean, it's so ridiculous. And you can see Joan Laporta came out saying that if Barcelona get rid of Umtiti, Pjanic, Coutinho, Neto, Alina, and Braithwaite, it still might not be enough to renew Leo Messi's contract under La Liga's FFP rules. The best solution would be to get rid of Griezmann and Roberto, but the problem is the large amount of Antoine Griezmann's transfer fee is yet to be accumulated, and there are no offers for Sergio Roberto at the moment. So this news has been really bugging me over the past few days, and Malores came out with probably the worst news of it all, saying that at the club at Barcelona, nobody wants to lower their salary and nobody wants to leave. Therefore, serious problems at the club. And this is what I have to point out. Let me know if you're watching this live. Let me know what you think about it in the chat. I'll take some of your questions, but I think if Joan Laporta came up to me and said, "Yo, take over, become the Barcelona president because I can't handle this," I would say, "You're on, mate. You got this," because I don't even know what to do. At Barcelona, nobody wants to lower their salary and nobody wants to leave. Therefore, serious problems at the club. One bright light I can think of, the one positive, is that preseason starts in 6 days. July the 12th. Today is July the 6th. July the 12th, preseason starts. So we'll get an answer then. I think in the next 6 days are going to be huge. Absolutely huge for the club. The next 6 days, we're going to see something big, something. It's going to be huge. Because we cannot go into the preseason medicals, the preseason camps, the preseason training with 33 first-team players and half of them not even registered. You can't. You just can't. You literally cannot. And there are players that say, look, I want to leave before preseason starts with the club. I don't want to do preseason with the club, which is fair. But see, the thing is, I want to go live because I just need someone to talk to because I cannot handle all this bad news. Like, look at this. Why don't players accept the wage cut? Do they I'm so mumbling right now because I can't believe it. Do they not want the greatest player of all time to stay at the club? I'm seeing on Twitter that imagine Messi leaving because Umtiti and Pjanic didn't leave. Like, they would never be able to walk the streets alive. Imagine that. We did not renew Messi's contract because Pjanic and Umtiti didn't want to leave the club. We did not renew Messi's contract because Griezmann and Roberto didn't want to leave the club. Imagine. I mean, is this the worst summer in Barcelona? I don't think it is. I think we're going to see a lot of change, which would be a positive. But right now, we're in a bit of a down moment. No one wants to leave. No one wants to reduce their wages. And Messi's a free agent. But the club is still tweeting about him, so that could be some good news. Messi wants to. There's some news coming out right now that PSG and Messi are watching Messi situation. Like, who wouldn't be free agent? Someone are in absolute turmoil. Who wouldn't be watching Messi situation, right? But I don't think this is Barcelona's worst summer yet. It's just the beginning. We're only 6 days in the transfer window. There's still another 2 months to go. But again, the problem is it's just here. This sums it up right here. It's all Bartomeu's fault. This freak. I was going to come to the stream swearing a lot, but I'm holding back for you young guys that are watching this. Like, I want to just go off so badly. Like, again, look, it's not the worst summer. Like, relax. We're still 6 days into it. We're in just a bad period right now because all the news is breaking out. We need to reduce that wage bill. Let's go back to the chart. We're going back to the chart. Look at this. This is last year. 600 million with Messi, 140. This is the salary. We got that down to 500. We got Messi down from 140 to 100. So that's about 140 reduced, and we still have to reduce 250 more. And we have to do that soon so we can register the new players and register Messi as well. And it's just, but here, look, there is a little bit of a bright side, like I mentioned. I'll get results in 6 days. Also, Joan Laporta came out this morning. He was going to the Camp Nou offices. The reporters asked him, what's up with Messi's renewal? He said that everything is going well. Stay calm. And as a Barcelona fan, you have to take his word. He's the man that we want as a president. He's the one who gets elected. He loaned out Trincao with nothing getting leaked. He sold Todibo and Firpo with barely anything getting leaked. We have to trust him. If he says that everything is going well, I have to trust him that everything is going well. Someone asking here, can you calculate how can we reduce 200 million? Right here. Mundo Deportivo said that the best way to do it is to get rid of Griezmann and Roberto. Right now, that almost definitely solves the problem. But if you get rid of Umtiti, Pjanic, Coutinho, Neto, Alina, and Braithwaite, that still might not be enough. That's like, we're kind of there, but kind of not really. So, I mean, I'm speechless, absolutely speechless of what's going on. There's nothing more I can really say, unless the only thing I can really say is Laporta saying everything is going well, and we just have to trust them. But again, the most important thing, Lawrence, ESPN, one of the most reliable sources in Barcelona. At Barcelona, nobody wants to lower their salary, and nobody wants to leave. Therefore, serious problems. I'm gonna end the live stream here because I want people to watch this who haven't joined live. I want to thank everyone here who's been here to join me live. It's just all I can say. Preseason starts in 6 days. All the players that have not gone to the Euros, which is quite a bit. I think only 14 Barcelona players went to the Euros and Copa America. Will all be coming back to do their medicals, their checkups, and then the preseason first training session for preseason will start on July 13th or 14th. I think it's the 14th, I believe. So just get ready. These next 6 days, players will be leaving. There will be some big news, but all I can say is Joan Laporta has come out saying that everything is going well. Stay calm. So that's all I can say. Hopefully, Joan Laporta can fix this problem. Will big players leave? Yes. Will Messi renew his contract? Yes. Will the new signings get registered? Yes. Because remember, there's no way to pie Aguero. Big names are going to be coming to the club, signing a contract, and then maybe not being registered in La Liga. Juan Laporta is probably telling, look, right now it looks bad, but don't worry, I've got this. So we need to let Messi go if this solution for we believe. Listen, Abdul Rahman, I would sell every single one of those players just to keep Messi. I'd rather have just Messi in the squad. Get Messi 10 pieces of wood. That's all I need. All I need. I'd get rid of every single one of those players to keep Messi. So you saying, get rid of Messi so we can just keep all these players and, just move on? I completely and categorically disagree with that. But anyways, all we can say is, screw you, Bartomeu, you absolute cunt. You have done this to the club. You have driven this club into the ground. Yeah, you didn't predict COVID, but it was worse before COVID. You were hanging on a thread before COVID, and COVID came and sunk you right into the ground. You're a rat. You're a cunt. You're a bastard. Hopefully you rot in hell, and hopefully you rot in jail as well. Because this is all his fault. You're giving Griezmann an increasing contract. He gave Pjanic 400K a week. A 30-year-old, 400K a week. I mean, oh my God. The Umtiti contract can't really blame him for it. Umtiti was asking for a lot of interest from other clubs, and he was, a top center back then, 250K a week. If he stayed fit, we wouldn't have been complaining. But Pjanic on 400K a week, increasing contract for Griezmann. Roberto on 250K a week. Jordi Alba, Busquets on nearly 300K a week. Let's take a moment here to pray for Laporta. He'll fix this. I know he will. He just needs some time. Transfer window just opened. But again, preseason will be starting in 6 days' time. And by then, there will be a lot of changes. So end of video, another live stream here. Thank you all for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash a like on this live stream. And also don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already. See you guys later on today. Live watch along Colombia versus Argentina. We are 2 wins away from Messi winning the Copa America and Messi winning the Ballon d'Or as well. See you guys for that one. There will be more updates in the transfer video tomorrow. So I'll see you guys later on tonight if you're going to join that live stream. I know it's going to be early in a lot of countries. For me, it's kind of nighttime, 9 p.m. for me. So I'll be there if you want to come join me. I'd really appreciate that. Of course, I need some company watching the Copa America games. And sometimes they're usually dead. They're pretty boring football, but we're praying for Messi. Hope we can win this Copa America, get that Ballon d'Or, come back to Barcelona, and sign that new contract. So I'll see you guys later on tonight for that live stream. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow for a new video for all the even more transfer updates. In Laporta, we trust. Do not worry. He's got this. We believe in him. This is why we voted for him. This is why we want. Imagine, by the way, if we got Victor Font. we'd be screwed. We'd be so screwed if we had Victor Font, an inexperienced man dealing with all this. Thank God we got Joan Laporta. We trust him. He can get all this done, but there will be big decisions made over the next week because preseason starts in a week's time. Their players are going to be reporting back to training, and there's going to be a lot done by then. Again, in Laporta, we trust. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, and always, Visca Barça and Visca Catalunya.